Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there lived a prince who wanted to marry a real princess. He traveled all over the world to find one, but there was always something wrong with each lady he met. They were either too tall, too short, too rude, or too shy. The prince returned home feeling sad and disappointed. One stormy night, there was a loud knock at the castle door. The king himself went to open it. There, standing in the rain, was a young woman. Her clothes were drenched, and her hair was tangled. She claimed to be a princess seeking shelter. The queen, suspecting that she might be a real princess, decided to put her to the test. She invited the young woman to stay the night and prepared a bedroom fit for royalty. The queen ordered the maids to place a tiny pea on the bedstead of 20 mattresses and 20 feather beds piled high. Only a real princess would feel the discomfort of the pea through such layers. The next morning, the young woman joined the royal family for breakfast. She looked very tired. The queen asked how she had slept. "Oh, it was terrible," she said. "I scarcely closed my eyes all night. There was something hard in the bed that has bruised me all over." The prince was overjoyed. Only a real princess could have such delicate sensitivity. He asked for her hand in marriage. The young woman revealed that she truly was a princess and had been seeking her way back to her kingdom when the storm hit. The prince and the princess were married, and they lived happily ever after, with the tiny pea kept in a glass case as a reminder of their fortunate meeting. Once upon a time in a kingdom far away, there was a small pond bathed in moonlight. This pond was home to many magical creatures, but none was as curious as a frog named Frederick. Frederick wasn't just any frog. He was the frog prince, who had been transformed into his current form by a mischievous witch. One warm moonlit night, Frederick decided to embark on a journey across the pond in search of a way to break the spell. As he hopped along the lily pads, he sang a little tune to keep himself company. Suddenly, he heard a soft, melodious voice singing back. It was Elara, the fairy of the pond. "Hello, Frederick," Elara said, her wings twinkling like stars. "Where are you going this fine night?" Frederick explained his plight and his quest to regain his princely form. Elara listened patiently and then smiled kindly. "You have a good heart, Frederick. Patience and kindness are the keys to breaking your spell. Let me help you." Elara waved her wand, and a path of gleaming pebbles appeared, leading to the heart of the pond. "Follow this path," she instructed. "There you will meet friends who will aid you." The next creature he met was Oliver, the wise old turtle. Oliver looked up slowly and smiled. Following Elara's guidance, Frederick continued along the pebble path. "Greetings, Frederick. Elara told me you might come. Remember, every step you take with a kind heart brings you closer to your true self." Frederick thanked Oliver and continued on his journey. As he skipped along, he came across a family of fireflies. Their lights flickered brightly, and they danced around him in circles. "We will guide you through the darkest parts of the pond," they said in unison. Illuminated by the fireflies' glow, Frederick finally reached the center of the pond. There, he found a magnificent lotus flower. As he approached, the lotus opened and out stepped Luna, the moon spirit. "Frederick," she whispered, "your journey has shown your true character. It's time for you to regain your form." Luna waved her hand, and a gentle breeze enveloped Frederick. The wind swirled around him, lifting him up into the air. As the magic took hold, his froggy form began to change. With a burst of moonlight, Frederick transformed back into a handsome prince. Overwhelmed with gratitude, he thanked Luna and all his new friends. "Remember, kindness and patience can transform any challenge," Luna reminded him. With that, Frederick returned to his kingdom, where he ruled wisely and kindly, always recalling the magical night and the friends who taught him valuable lessons. And so the Frog Prince lived happily ever after, always by the moonlit pond where magic thrived. Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there lived a kind and beautiful princess named Lila. Her hair was as golden as the morning sun, and her eyes sparkled like the stars in the night sky. Despite having everything she could ever want, Princess Lila always felt that something was missing. One day, as she wandered through the royal garden, she came across an old stone well. Feeling curious, she peeked over the edge and to her astonishment, saw a little green frog sitting at the bottom. "Hello there, little frog," Princess Lila called out, her voice echoing in the well. The frog looked up and replied, "Hello, Princess Lila. I am not just any frog. I am a prince under a wicked spell. Only the kiss of a true friend can free me." The princess felt sympathy for the frog and decided to help him. She gently lifted him out of the well and gave him a kind, warm kiss on his froggy cheek. Suddenly, a magical whirlwind surrounded them, and in a flash of light, the frog transformed into a handsome prince. "Thank you, Princess Lila," said the prince, bowing gracefully. "You have broken the spell, and for that I am forever grateful. From this day forward, I promise to be your loyal friend." The princess and the prince became the best of friends, sharing many adventures and always supporting each other. Princess Lila realized that the friendship she found with the prince was the missing piece she had always longed for. And so they lived happily ever after, in a kingdom filled with love and laughter.